Today we're going to evaluate common base logs. A log is called a common base when it's base 10. If there's no base indicated on the log, it just says the word log, then it's understood to be base 10. We just don't write the 10. This is called a common log. So what we're going to do today is we're going to have a bunch of common logs that we're going to evaluate without the use of a calculator. And we're going to do this by, first off, condensing these logs. Now we had 3 condensing rules from a previous lesson for logarithms, and they went like this. If you have a positive log, then that value goes on the top of a fraction bar. If you have a negative log, that value goes on the bottom of the fraction bar. And if you have a number in front of the word log, well, that number is actually an exponent. And so I'm going to rewrite this expression as a single log. That's the first blank that you're going to be asked to write on your on your Schoology today. So log of 4 goes on top, log of 5 goes on top, and when you add logs, the rule was to multiply the two numbers together. But this is 5 squared, which is 25. 25 times 4 is 100. So this is really log of 100. And there we go. And this is the answer that you put on the first blank of your question on your Schoology homework. It says, rewrite this expression as a single log. So you would simply write log, skip a space, 100. But now we need to evaluate how much log 100 is. And so to do that, I'm going to just do it in a couple steps. Now some people can do it faster and different if they really understand what's going on. But I'm going to go ahead and take it through the normal math process that we've learned. This is really saying log base 10 of 100. And I want to know how much it's equal to, which I don't know, so I'm going to call it an x. And so if you have it written like this, then from the previous lesson where we learned how to convert logs into exponents, then it's really just the word log goes away, these two switch places, and I end up with 10 to the x power equals 100. And then from here you just have to figure out what power goes on x to make 100. Well, this has 2 zeros, so I need x to be a 2, because 10 to the second power is 100. So on your Schoology, on the second blank where it says evaluate, you will simply say 2, because the answer to this problem is 2. Log base 4 plus 2 log of, I'm sorry, I say base. Log of 4 plus 2 log of 5 is 2. Let's try another one. Alright, so this log of 9,000 is positive, so 9,000 goes on the top of the fraction bar. But this log is negative, so it goes on the bottom. But this is my exponent, so this is really 3 squared. Well, 3 squared is 9, and so I end up with log of 9,000 divided by 9 is simply log of 1,000. And so on your Schoology homework on the first blank, where it says rewrite each expression as a single log, you would say log space 1,000. And now I need to evaluate that. And from here, again, you can take shortcuts. This is just math you do on your own loose leaf paper. I'm going to rewrite this as an actual base 10, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and convert it into exponent form so I can better see what's going on. So when you convert logarithms into exponents, these two just switch places. And so this number here actually becomes the exponent, and it equals 1,000. 1,000 is 3 zeros, so x is 3, because 10 times 10 times 10 would be 3 zeros with a 1 in front. Alright, one more try. Ooh, this is a long one. This should be fun. So I have some positive logs, I have some negative logs, I've got some numbers in front, so these are exponents. Got some numbers in front, these are exponents. This math's going to get a little bit large. Alright, so this 2 to the third is going to go on the top of the fraction bar. This log 5 is also positive, so it's going to go on the top. And remember, we're multiplying when you add, and when you divide, when you subtract, you divide. So this will go on the bottom, 20 squared, because it's negative log. Now we need to simplify this a little bit. And so this is 2 to the third, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So 8 times 5 is on the top. And on the bottom we have 20 squared, which is 400. Now let's see, let's simplify that some more. So 4 times 5 is 40, and so 40 over 400 is going to be 1 over 10. Sorry, my dog. All right, and so there's our simplified answer. This is what we're going to rewrite each expression as a single log. So you're going to type in log, skip a space, and 1 over 10. So you're going to type it in like this on your Schoology, log, skip a space, 1/10. All right, now let's go ahead and convert that into log base 10. Go ahead and put the 10 on it and leave it as a fraction, 1 over 10. And since we don't know how much that equals and we're looking for that, we're going to call that the x. And then I'm just going to convert it into exponent form. These two switch places. So 10 to the power of x equals 1 over 10. Well, here, the 10 is on the denominator. So what type of exponents make you flip and go to the bottom? Negative exponents. So x will be equal to -1, because 10 to the -1, I get a 1 on there, we'll push that 10 to the denominator of the fraction bar and you just put a 1 for placement. So the answer you'll put on your second question on your Schoology, then evaluate without a calculator, will be simply -1. I hope that helps.